You're 6 feet away from me, huh? Okay. Okay. The other thing is that you might need to wash your hand. This is okay. Okay. You need to wash your hand. This is the first page. Okay. I'm talking about osteoporosis. Okay. Stay with here. Don't move. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the thing happening and CMCO is around and the cases are pretty bad in Selangor, also in the whole of the country, I think it's best that we don't go out that frequent. And there is one very interesting message just sent. There was a lady that never left the house, and she received something from a delivery man, and she got. And another one is that he was walking, another guy sneezed along the way. They were together, but he walked away, and he also kena. Things like this. He wore a mask. Never say he didn't wear a mask. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's best not to go out. If you can, it's best stay home. Okay? You can stay home. You can do a lot of things too. Okay, now, first thing, if you don't want to go into business, do you want to improve yourself by learning something? Might be something new which you want to learn. Or might be you say, I'm so young, I don't think I need to know more about health. But if you don't know about health, how are you going to prevent you from getting diseases or illnesses? So I think it's the best time now. Nothing much to do. Don't go and surf the net to watch Netflix. Don't search the net, go and watch American Got Talent. Like this. Do something that is useful, which you can be kept for many years and you can still use it. Now, a heart attack is a heart attack. Today, the heart attack and 30 years ago, the heart attack is the same. No different. So when you explain about heart attack, it is the same explanation. Simple as that. So now, GFI is a company, a platform provided by my company, but I am the one that love to share whatever information I've acquired to each and every one of you so that you can be a good GFI health ambassador. If you don't want to be a health ambassador, you don't want to be anything involved in selling product, it doesn't matter. Why won't you learn something? Now, how many people know what is osteoporosis? Okay, a lot of people might be, wow, this word is so long. Huh? What is osteoporosis? I think most of the young people would not know what this title means, osteoporosis. Okay, but I'm not going to share with you now, but I want to share with you a little bit. Now, when you start learning, you start accumulating your knowledge. Don't you think that you are a better person to be outside there? When you communicate with your friend, you know how to share and how to communicate more joyfully rather than sticking to your game. You say, hey, do you play this game or not? Do you play the game or not? At least you are more universal. You understand most of the thing which people communicate. Maybe somebody like to talk about share market. At least you know a little bit about share market. You also can share. Okay, learn whatever you can learn. This is the best time to learn. After learning, you want to apply or don't want to apply, is up to you. It doesn't matter. Okay, now, but then again, you say, hey, my pocket is short on money. What am I supposed to do? The first thing you say, yes, I will look for a job. But looking for a job is so difficult nowadays because most of the companies are closing down. Now, everybody knows the departmental store called Robinson. Robinson, 2 big stores are closing down. Okay? In Singapore, same thing, they are closing down. So, ladies and gentlemen, you move wherever you can move. You can go to AirAsia. You think you can find a job in AirAsia? I don't think. You think you can find a job in Mars Airline? They're closing down. And so many departmental stores like Zara, you name it, they are closing down. Why? They don't have enough of customer. Like those days, walk-in customer. Now, everything is online. That is why I got no other choice also to promote to all of you online business. I'm converting the company businesses into online businesses so that we can have a more meaningful life when COVID or whatever viruses or whatever disease around. We can still survive because we don't need to leave the house. We can still do the business. That is a beautiful part of it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from there, I don't have much time. I can spend until with you 9 o'clock tonight. After that, I'm leaving because my daughter is preparing a Zoom for my eldest daughter's birthday in America. So I'm joining them afterward. Now, it doesn't matter, but after that, KG will share with you how the business is to be done. Okay, and I will now start with the with this slide called GFI Biotech Sendang Berhad, a subsidiary of Wishwood, promoting tonight none other than a disease called osteoporosis. Okay, now osteo means bone, porosis means like a lot of holes in it, very porous, very porous. When you put a piece of when you have a sand, you just pour the water just go through. That is porous. But if you have a piece of paper, you pour, the water doesn't go through. That's non-porous. There's simple explanation as that. So your bone having a lot of hole, what is going to happen? Let's see. Okay, these are standard things which we need to share with you, our company address. Okay, go. We don't have much time. This disclaimer, everybody understand the disclaimer. Okay, go. Okay, now, if you Malaysian doesn't understand this lady, I think you better go home and sleep. Or you don't ever even dare to walk out from the house, because even a senior lady will know who this lady is. She is none other than Michelle Yeoh. It's not Nancy Yeoh's sister. Huh? This Michelle Yeoh is another big boss daughter in Ipoh. Okay, now Michelle Yeoh became a Tan Sri. Okay, now she many years ago promoting none other than osteoporosis. Hey, what happened to the word that porosis gone to? Okay, so the word must be too long. Hey, it cannot be this way. Never mind. Okay, I have a full one. I think because of the Macintosh thing that that the wording runs away. Never mind. Okay. Now, why in the world a lady of so popular throughout the world promote osteoporosis? Okay, that's right. Now, definitely there is something very dangerous in this disease, correct? No? And she is holding a glass of milk. Can you see it not? And she is promoting for a company called Anlene, A-N-L-E-N-E. It's a milk company from New Zealand, and saying that you drink a glass of milk, you have enough of calcium to get your bone protected from osteoporosis. Now, why she promote? Because, ladies and gentlemen, and why she's so all out to promote, because ladies are the sex which get more problem with osteoporosis than the men. Okay, now what's the reason? I'll come to that. Okay, let's move. Now, what is osteoporosis? Now, you look at the picture. Okay, yeah. Now, this is a lady suffering from osteoporosis, very old, until her back has to be, because it cannot carry her weight anymore. The structure start to bend. And ladies and gentlemen, do you want to be in this situation or not? She was a normal lady standing straight, and when she get older, never took care, and she need to do support to make sure that she can still walk. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what osteoporosis can do to you. Now, if you have this problem, I just heard from Susan, Ina, and KG saying that if somebody in the house is not good and suffering from an illness, then the house is having a lot of problems. Look at the next picture. The next picture shows you that none other than, you look, do you want to hold your grandmother to walk and guide her? Don't you think that is a burden to the whole family? Now, do you think that you can prevent this from happening to your family? The chances is very good. And ladies and gentlemen, Ina has done pretty well. Both her parents are still walking okay, but the father a little bit hunched, also due to osteoporosis. Now, let's look at another slide. This is another slide, very interestingly. You can see the first picture. The first picture is to indicate the lady in the umbrella is a normal. When you get a little bit older, when you get the bone porous, it bends a little bit. And then when you get a little bit older, it turns more porous. You walk like this lady, the third lady. Okay, now that is how osteoporosis will progress in your life if you don't take care. Can it be taken care? Yes. Let's look at the next slide. The next slide is more towards the Polynesian people. Polynesian peoples are like Indonesians and Malays. And you look at the lady having difficulty, you need to be guided, you need to drag along, and both of them are suffering from osteoporosis. Now, what can we do and what causes it? Let's have a look. Now, osteoporosis is a silent killer. Why it is called a silent killer? Because you never know it comes. Now, how did it happen? Now, let's look. Now, what is osteoporosis? Can you see? Now, osteoporosis literally means porous bone. It is a disorder that leads to thin and weakened bone, making them more prone to fracture. Because when it is with more hole, you just knock, it fracture. Okay? Because there are usually no symptom until a bone is broken. You see, correct or not? It is often called a silent disease or silent killer. That is how dangerous osteoporosis is. Now you say, breaking a bone only, what's so dangerous about it? Let's have a look at what is happening. Some of this slide is rather important. Nice. Now look at your vertebrae. This is the backbone, the backbone. You look at your backbone without osteoporosis and with osteoporosis, and over this side, you have a straight cut. The normal one on top, very thick, and the bottom one is very hollow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if your backbone is suffering from osteoporosis, say cannot walk anymore. Immediately picture broken at them, how to walk anymore. So that is a very, very frightening thing can happen. That is why Michelle Yeoh promoting, please don't get yourself to have osteoporosis. The next slide. The next slide also telling you, now, you look at the hip bones. The hip bones are very common in this fracture. Okay, now, these are the things, because sometimes some senior folks squat up and down and suddenly sleep and sit onto the toilet floor, and suddenly they find it, hey, cannot move. What happened? Because of the hip bones got fractured. Okay, so as bad as that. Now let's look at the next one. Now you can see the old lady, the lady progressing, and that is the leg bone. That is the actual leg bone which they cut, and you can see is the good one and the bad one on the top, on the left hand side. Okay, now can happen to anyone, because you don't know whether you have taken care, whether you have taken enough calcium. But a lot of ladies say, every day I take calcium supplement, I shouldn't have osteoporosis. But where did the calcium go to? Do you know that it gone to the bone or not? Now is the time where you think, hey, what is happening? Okay, let's look at the next slide. Yeah, this is another one. You can see all those porous bone. Okay, now let's go to the next slide. Now, osteoporosis is more common in females. Let's see what Google has said. Women tend to have smaller, thinner bone than men. Correct? Always you say the women are lighter than men. That's why they always say they have smaller and thinner bone. Remember, there is a hormone called estrogen, a hormone in the woman that protects the bone, decreases sharply when a woman reaches menopause. You know why there's menopause or not? Philip knows very well, because he suffered from hot flush.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Which can cause bone loss. Bone loss means a lot of hole already started to form. That is why the chance of developing osteoporosis increases as women reach menopause. Now, before I move to the next slide, I'd like to share a little bit here. Now, I would say 60% of modern women do give birth to their child. When they give birth, a lot of calcium is drawn from the mother giving to the baby. And you are not able to replace the drawn calcium from the mother bone to the baby, then you will carry forward your osteoporosis. Now, the other problem is that, now, if your body don't have enough of calcium, the body is very smart, because blood needs calcium. So what they do is that they look where can they get calcium. They start searching. They found the bone. They start taking, temporary take from the bone. They start temporary take from the teeth, the hair, and the rest. That is why people are not getting beautiful hair. The nails are getting brittle. And then the teeth are losing. All these are calcium drawn to support the body blood system. That I should say the circulatory system. Okay, so that is what is happening. Now the next slide. The next slide is the porous of the bone. Let's look at it from Google again. Now, osteoporosis is a bone disease that occurs when the body loses too much bone. Make too little bone, or both. As a result, bone become weak and may break from a fall. From a fall, in serious cases from sneezing, achoo, also you can break. Don't play, no. Achoo also can, no.
That's why I don't sneeze.
And then a minor bump, that means you just knock against the table. it could also break your bone. Osteoporosis means porous bone. View under the microscope, healthy bone looks like honeycomb. You can see on top there, honeycomb. Then the other one is like a lot of holes there. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I like to share something here. It happens to my family. My father was very strong till the age of 96. He was still very strong. He walked, he does everything. But one day while he was coming home, he slipped and he fell and he broke his hip bone. And what happened is that went to the hospital in Fatima say, oh, this is common, this is nothing. Normal one, senior folk normally will get this problem on their hips. So they did an operation for him, very successful, everything out him. But the stupid doctor never checked whether my father was suffering from any other health problem. My father didn't suffer from any other health problem except he got ulcer in his stomach. Early days, younger day, around 60 years old those days. And they never knew about that. So they gave painkiller to my father. The moment the painkiller went in, the painkiller causes the old ulcer to rupture. And he was bleeding until people don't know what happened. He bled to death in the hospital bed. That is how bad it can happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't think that osteoporosis is this won't happen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring something that is very, very normal, very, very common, but nobody knows how dangerous this disease can be. Okay, next slide. Now, bone fracture, particularly in the spine or hip. Spine and hip are the most serious complication of osteoporosis. Now, if your spine or your backbone get fractured, how are you going to do it? What are you going to do? Fractured? Philip, what are you going to do if your backbone is fractured?
Backbone, does it cause the spinal cord to be affected?
Yes, definitely.
Then could be paralyzed from the part that is fractured downwards.
Correct. Okay, now there is one man. Everybody, I think, will know him if you are in the music industry. He's none other than Simon Cowell. Some of you doesn't know him because you are not in the modern league, so you don't know who Simon Cowell is. Simon Cowell is the owner of none other than American Got Talent, British Got Talent. That show belongs to him. He's a multi-billion-dollar man. Okay, now he was riding an electric bike, and suddenly the electric bike, don't know what happened, and turned turtle. He fell on his back and he broke his back. Till today, he cannot go back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how serious a spine that get hurt. Now, the fracture often caused by a fall and can result disability and even increase to the risk of death. That's why my father passed away. Okay, within the first year after the injury, in some cases, spinal fracture can occur even if you haven't fallen. Even you have not fallen, how it happened? Hatchu. That is how you get it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not purchasing the road. Mayo Clinic is one of the largest clinic in United States and America talking about heart. They are the best in heart. And they also wrote on the danger of osteoporosis. Okay, now let's see the next slide. The next slide is that factor that increase the risk of osteoporosis. in both men and women. Women having family history, osteoporosis, that means why? Why is a family history can contribute to the family, to the younger generation having the disease? It's because now, what your father and mother or your mother buy or your father buy and your mother cook, you eat the same food. So you have the same thing like what your father and your mother have. Right or not? You're going to run away. What? So if they don't have things that support the bone, that means your bone also very brittle. Okay? That is the problem of when a family history, it is not a gene transfer. It's because of the food and the lifestyle factor. Okay? Now, lifestyle factor can be a lot of things like you like to drink aerated water. Anybody knows what is aerated water? Or bicarbonate water or
Soda water. Soda.
so like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi-Cola, like Coca-Cola, whatever Cola. All these are contributed to osteoporosis. Now, having certain medication, medical condition too, because your bone not able to function that well, and then you might some disease might block calcium from reaching the right places. Okay, certain medicine also can happen. Having certain surgery, such as having ovary removal before menopause, is one of the major causes. Now, a lot of ladies do remove the ovary before menopause comes. What's the reason for them to remove the ovaries? Ina, why do they remove the ovaries before the menopause?
Maybe because of tumor inside the ovary.
That is one of the reasons. Another reason?
Another reason.
Do you want a third
Avoid
baby?
pregnancy.
That is to
That is right. That is most of the lady does it because they don't want pregnancy anymore.
Oh my God.
or they just tie it up.
Or whatever.
Tie up the fallopian tube.
When you tie it up, the same thing is not functioning anymore.
Okay.
So it will create osteoporosis.
Okay.
Okay? Will contribute to osteoporosis. Okay? Now, I don't know where KG is. I don't know whether he can change the slide or not. Okay, change the slide. Okay, now, I like to share about my product called Re-BOOT. Re-BOOT is one that can solve osteoporosis. Let's have a look at what Re-BOOT has. Now, you look at Re-BOOT, Re-BOOT has all this goodness. Okay, now, 100% organic, plenty of phytonutrients, a lot of chlorophyll, vitamin D3, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin K2, probiotic, very, very good. Now, what you need for your bone is vitally important that you must have vitamin D and magnesium and what? Phosphorus. A few minerals need to combine together so that your body can absorb the calcium. Okay, now, do we have a lot of calcium in Re-BOOT? Yes. We have 11 times more than cow's milk, more than what Michelle Yeoh drinking. Okay, now she drink 1 cup, I can give you 11 cup. That's how great Re-BOOT is. Okay, now let's look at the next slide. The next slide, can organic young body grass juice powder help to prevent osteoporosis? If I write it, then you say, Mr. Fong wrote, ma. Let's see who wrote. Also Google, very good. Calcium is the main building block of bones. And having a good source of calcium in your diet is vital for bone health. True, but you must have the combination of other vitamins to support the calcium to be absorbed to the bone, not to the soft tissue. Now, the calcium found in body grass can help prevent, and reverse. You know not, you suffering from osteoporosis can reverse. That is fantastic. Reverse is the most important because a lot of people already suffering from osteoporosis, especially the senior folk. You don't know. It can also help to keep your teeth healthy, especially when you combine with phosphorus. You can see now, phosphorus is very important, and magnesium and calcium. That is also found in barley grass. Now, I say that, is it true or not? We have phosphorus and the rest of the nutrient inside. Let's look at the next slide. Look at that. Can you see phosphorus now after calcium? After calcium, after vitamin E. Down there, phosphorus. And you can see calcium or not? My goodness, how come Re-BOOT got so many good things inside? Alamak, I should have known earlier. Okay, the other thing is that if you look at it, can we go back to the 2.0 slide? 2.0 slide, go back. No, go back. Okay, here. Can you see the probiotic? 7.5 billion. If I'm not mistaken, there is one slide I have done before that very interesting because probiotic assist the body to absorb calcium. And with K2, you guide the right place where your calcium is supposed to go to. So that is very, very vital, important. So you look at Re-BOOT, how the pain from my body gets away because of Re-BOOT, because of all this drawing the calcium deposited at the wrong places, going to the right place. So I don't get spur anymore at my joint and my soft tissue area to prick my nervous system. So that is why my pain has gone. Okay, so that's simple as that. Let's go to the next slide and let's go one more slide. Okay, now this is the slide, very interesting because so many nutrients here. It's like a multivitamin, multi-mineral, you name it, a multi-nutrient house. Just young body grass. Okay, and I've added extra vitamin C to it. Okay, so that is another beautiful part. Now let's look at the next one. It's none other than our relief. Now, what's so important about relief, ladies and gentlemen? And they don't have much calcium. Why I want to talk about relief? But relief is a very, very, very vital product to consume together with Re-BOOT, because when you consume relief, it enhances the body to absorb whatever in Re-BOOT into your body. It's proven. It's already said many times that if you consume Noni and you take medication, the medication will absorb better into your body. So whatever you consume from the rest, it will enhance the absorption. Okay, so that is how beautiful it is. Let's look a little bit what we have a lot in, okay, very high in antioxidant. 76 times more nutrients than any other. We produce nitric oxide is another important. Now, a lot of causes of osteoporosis is due to your nervous system also. Nitric oxide can help a lot. Okay, now that's all I want to share about on osteoporosis. I want to share the next chapter is on none other than COVID-19. Now, GFI Biotech is promoting whole food supplement to fight COVID-19 and all other diseases. How true this thing can be? Let's look a little bit further. Now, if you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, really help to fight COVID-19. Let's look at the first slide. This was the one which I shared with you on the testimonial day. Okay, now, can supplement help? Here's what you have to know. Very interestingly, yes, it helps, because if it doesn't help, these two important persons won't take the supplement. Let's have a look at the next slide. Now, this supplement could save you from coronavirus. President Donald Trump, diagnosed with COVID-19, takes vitamin D and zinc. Very simple. I don't have to explain anymore. Now, Anthony Fauci takes vitamin C and D. Okay? He didn't take zinc only. But he vows that these two support him. But Anthony Fauci is a rascal. Rascal in the sense that because he said, nobody needs supplement. And what is vitamin C and vitamin D? It's not a supplement or what? It's a medicine? No. Correct or not? Okay, let's look at the next slide. Now, Donald Trump and Anthony Fauci take supplement. So I surfed the net and I got this. The science behind supplement Trump is taking for coronavirus. You can see vitamin D and zinc. And he take melatonin. Melatonin is a nutrients which support the body so that the body can relax and sleep. Okay? Antacid, that means he is having gastric. And he take aspirin to thin his blood because he's scared that there will be clot. Can you see that? Now, look at it. Anthony Fauci supplement his diet with 2 vitamins C and D. For the general public, he recommends getting enough of sleep. Very important. Maintaining a healthy diet. Very important. Avoiding and elevating stress. That is a very vital important thing. 3 most important ways to keep your immune system strong. And you look at Anthony Fauci supplement recommended keep his immune system. You can see. And the good thing is that what I want you to see is that a good antioxidant. What do we get from Relief SodLIKE? We have the highest antioxidant in the world with patent right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, don't you think that we can fight COVID-19 and prevent COVID-19? Okay, now you say, Mr. Fong picking up from Google, these 2 persons and what? Let's look at other, I should say, research people are talking about why vitamin D is so vital. Let's have a look another. Look at this. 5 ways to boost your immune against COVID-19. From the Imperial College of London, Don't play, This is a very renowned college, Now, patient might be susceptible to reinfection of COVID. Very true. They found that after even vaccination or after getting COVID-19, only for 2 to 3 months they are protected, and after that they are already without protection. So now the suggestion is that they might need to take 2 vaccinations a year. Okay, up to you. You want to take vaccination, you go ahead. But I think I'm going to take this product, I'm going to protect myself. Okay, see the next one. Next slide. The next slide you see, doctor note, however, that T cell also play a role by killing infected cell. while B memory cell rapidly produce new antibody once treated with a virus. So whatever T cell, whatever cells our body having very, very well supported by relief SodLIKE. Okay, now sleep is very important. I don't need to talk about sleep. You want to read, you can get my slide to talk about sleep. Okay, next slide. The next slide, you talk about vitamin D. Supplement reduce your risk of respiratory infection. Not written by Fung Chi Seng, it's written by some big guy. Now, in contrast, there's little evidence that vitamin C prevents infection, but it can shorten your symptom once it's affected. So vitamin D is more potent than vitamin C. Okay, water is very important. Vital important if you're suffering from COVID-19. Okay, next. The other one, your food is very important. Low carbo Mediterranean diet is very nice. Nourish your body with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory phytonutrient. Do we have in our water product, Mr. Philip? Do we have all this?
We have everything.
Thank you very much. Okay.
It is
now,
phytonutrient, plant nutrient.
Yes, that's what I say. Anti-inflammatory phytonutrient, we have all. Okay, now exercise. Very interesting. I like this portion because nobody wrote so well about exercise. Moving around through the day, strengthen your lymphatic system, which is essential to help your immune cell perform the surveillance function on unfriendly viruses. Regular and often is the key. Okay, that is very important. Every day you must do your exercise. Okay, so very important. Next, time for me to say goodbye. Already now, okay. Now look at it. Vitamin D deficiency. You look at it. Okay. Now, if you have deficiency, you look at the next next article. Vitamin D nutrient is known to boost immunity. Don't you think it's important? A recent study linked vitamin D insufficiency to COVID-19 patient. That means you don't have enough of vitamin D, chances of getting COVID-19 is very great. Here are some vitamin D rich food which you can. Okay, so I think that is the last slide. Correct. JG, that's the last slide. Huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, last slide. So ladies and gentlemen, I did very well. I just passed a few minutes and my daughter won't be scolding me, I think so. Okay, now mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I like to share and I wish you all the best. Enjoy the day and I will share coming back on Monday again to answer all your questions. Okay, so thank you very much, Terry. Thank you, LL Chua, Mr. Huang, Mr. Tan, KK Leong, and Madam Ong, Ao Yong. Ao Yong, thank you very much. And Susan Yong and Terry Tai. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Uncle Fong.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your evening, Uncle Fong.
Yes, I will
with your
enjoy.
daughters and your wife.
Uncle Fong going to eat cake.
Yes.
Zoom cake.
Yes.
Now everyone celebrate the birthday in Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to buy your own drink. You have to buy your own food. Okay. So KG, what are you going to share with us?
On the business part, yeah.
Very good.
Because I think at this COVID-19 period, a lot of people suffering or cut the salary or been so impacted on their job . So we not only want to help people on his his health, but also the wealth. So this is an opportunity lah, which we never know will become our big income in the future. But I would believe that Rome is not built by one day. So like many big supplement company like Amway, like Causeway, like a lot of big company also in beginning they also is similar to us. So I would like to spread those information to the people surround us, so that because yesterday or before yesterday, I would sharing to a young lady, which is just John daughter. So she also done some business before, but on the insurance and the beauty path. So, but now as everyone know, not many people are enabled to buy a lot of insurance like last time, and then all the beauty product will also cut. So also impacted on his daughter business. So his father told her, instead of you work for people, better you build up your own business, because whatever the client you serve, it will belong to you, and then it will follow you the whole life. So you imagine you help a lot of family, a lot of people to solve their health issue. You are helping a lot, so you will get not only the wealth, because maybe in Glen, his daughter able to help more than 100 or 1,000 family. Then this is the achievement that people appreciate to you, and then this is nothing that you can buy or can. It's better than everything. So what we want to share is that this business is you can't find if we are not if we don't have that kind of chance, or because everyone is looking for opportunity for his life. So if this is the opportunity which you never know in your life, it happened once, but you need to grab it. Yeah. So as I mentioned, during this COVID pandemic, you have to build up your immune system to fight COVID-19. And then according to Mr. Fong, our relief plus reboot able to against COVID-19. And then you can stay at home, but you cannot survive without any income. Everyone is same. Even though you now within short period you can survive, but after a few months you still have income, you cannot survive already. So you can see more and more business are going to close shop because they cannot survive within so long period. And then every month, I think in Malaysia, I think have more than 10,000 people jobless. So I think this, even though it's the difficult time, it's the suffer time, but this is also an opportunity time to build a good business. So you need to do something for your income by working from home. So not many business can do from home, but ours one is we are along the technology improve along that way lah, to do online, to do 5G, to do Telegram, this kind of future technology we are following. So don't worry, we not only like this only, we will keep on growing, we will keep on learning, and then every one of us can follow us and can learn with us. So we grow together. So what are you going to do? You imagine every business when you started, you need to spend a lot of investment. If you only have 5,000, you want to go shopping, save it or invest it. Because to start a business with 5,000 is far not enough lah. But our business can start very easily, and then with only one smartphone, and then we can work from home. So what we suggest people is not only this one. This one is the Zoom room map. So that means every days, every weekdays we have the Zoom. So when you want to, when your friend or any news prospect want to join, they also can join. But every Monday is the session for the news prospect. But not only this, because as we mentioned earlier, our business is online. So if you have any request or you have any friend would like to have private Zoom or private WhatsApp or whatever online, you also can let us know, and then we can organize. So in this COVID-19 pandemic, many companies close shop, but I want to emphasize because our business is, we call it biotech business. If you check on the share path, the company on biotech, the share is very high now. Yeah. So to kickstart our business is not require a lot of investment. As long as you're willing to do, willing to explore, just a small investment, but it managed to give you 3 sources of income. So the first income is from the retail price, because 1 bottle of relief, our retail price is 150. So you imagine if you buy 10 sets of relief, then if you sell 50 bottles out, then you entitled to gain 2,650 . So but because your cost is only 4,850. Yeah, this one is the retail price. The second path which we want to emphasize is because our business is we call it MLM business. So this one is very good because I think a lot of people involved in many business before, but they need to work hard. But if they don't work hard, if their downline is smarter than them, so they will grab their opportunity out. But with our hierarchy, so we are doing this kind of when, for example, you join as a 3-star member, which you spend 4,850. So you introduce 2 people. 2 people also come with this 3-star package. So you don't need to scare about your downline is smarter than you or clever than you, and then he will get your line. As long as you downline effort, they introduce to other people, you will get the commission from them. So you now maybe most of us the downline is not so introduce so many people, but 3 months later, 6 months later, 1 year later, 2 years later, you can't imagine. For example, what Josh told his daughter is, you can't imagine if whole clan is under you, then your downline, your pairing is very powerful. Even you at that time, maybe 1 year later, you go to travel, go to any place without work, your downline still introducing people, and then you can enjoy that bonus with maybe per month 10,000, 20,000, many thousand, because of this this kind of MLM business is very important. Is your position. When you first join, you have the good position, and then the coming one will be under you. So this is very good hierarchy lah. If you want to found some company, better found this kind of company which can let you earn a lot of money. So like according to here, what your task is, you introduce 2 people which take 4,850 package. So after that, you just do the follow-up only. Is this another 4 person is not your friend, but you need to follow up until they found another 2. So you just duplicate. In the level 4, you already get back your investment, 4,850. So in level 7, you got 39,000. So it's a very good business as long as you spend your time, effort to gain this kind of business now, because everyone know, like you do as insurance, or you do as a Grab food, Grab car. When you work, you got money. When you not work, you will not have money. So for our age, maybe we are 40, 50, 60, you cannot work for whole life. So what we are looking for is the business like this. You work, but you work smart, and then you will get your bonus lah. Yeah. So this is the MLM business which we recommend. So ours one is no member fee, and then no maintenance, long leg, no flushing, and then high repeat sales. So this is a lot of people is looking for lah. Yeah. So the second one is, if somebody don't have so many money, so he can go for the 2-star one, which is only 2,425. But also, if you are hardworking, level 4, you also can get back your capital. So, and then level 7, you can get 19,578. So the smaller package is 485. We always ask people.
Anybody can start up. Yeah, can start up with the smallest package.
Yeah.
Can
recommend people. If you not afford, you also can start up with this smallest packet, and then no worry, because you still got a lot of chance to earn big money. And then this smaller package is we provide 60 days to upgrade. So for example, you able to sell 9 sets within the 60 days. So together with your one set package, you can upgrade to 3-star. So and then you can enjoy your free share as well. So this is the smallest package. Also similar, level 4, week 4, you can get back your capital, and then week 7 you can get 3,910. So we do online sales and then online support. What we mean online is because, like I mentioned before, we have Zoom every day, and then exclude weekend. So, but weekend you also can request us to provide the private Zoom as well. So actually it's every day. And then for the duplication, we like this slide I'm reading and presenting. You also can get from us to do the duplication. But not only that, somebody have download the Telegram. We also do the duplication on the Telegram because we have created the QQ group. We share the how to consume, what is the testimony, everything in the Telegram. So when people want to join, we ask them to download the Telegram, and then they can join our Telegram QQ group so that they can get all the information from us. And then Telegram is very good because you can see previous 100 message, and then Telegram is not occupying your storage, so you won't spend too much storage for this app, not like WhatsApp. So not only that, for the WhatsApp, we also can share the information like when is our event, our coming organized event, everything. You also can send all the e-booking form, everything from WhatsApp to us. So everything is from online. WhatsApp, WeChat, Telegram, all can be reached. So like I mentioned before, we will send the script which I'm presenting to each of our member. Yeah.
Those who request.
Yeah, those who request to do the duplication to explain further to their new prospect. So this is the Telegram QQ group. So you can access with it's very easy to share and duplicate. So this is the QQ group which we are sharing. So the last part is I want to share is regarding the free shares, because if you join our event before or you bought our QMIS share before, you will know actually Richwood Venture Berhad is the marketing arm for QMIS Group, finance group, to selling the pre-IPO share. So this is our disclaimer. So we have two boss, big boss. One is Tan Sri Chin Yong Kong, which is QMIS Financial Group President. So the previous business we are doing is Tan Sri Chin Yong Kong have helped more than 20 companies listed in Nasdaq and Hong Kong share market before, and then the successfully listed in Nasdaq. This one is the one of the achievement which Tan Sri Chin Yong Kong have. So you can see over here, October 2016, October, he has helped Trico to listed, and then 2016 November, he have helped Mosian to listed, and then March 2017, we have Hebron to listed. Now the Hebron share is quite good as well. So within 6 months, we able to help 3 companies to list in Nasdaq. So coming one is the Phineas Morgan. Phineas Morgan will be listed in 2 years time now. So everyone is looking for opportunity, right? And then the first part, if you need to get healthy, and then followed by you also need to get wealthy, because without money you also cannot survive. So we will provide these 2 opportunities to everyone of us. So this is the share been given, the Richwood Venture Berhad share. So after you get this Richwood Venture Berhad share, it is the convertible redeemable share. So eventually will convert to the Phineas Morgan share. So how can get that share is you can start with buy 10 set of Relief or 10 set of Reboot, or the combination of Relief by Reboot. Total is 10 sets. So the capital is 4,850. But you will get back the 1,000 USD share. So this is the free share. You can see over here, minimum in Nasdaq, the minimum price for the share is 4 USD. So at least you can get back, because normally people when buy the supplement, after they consume, they have nothing. But this one, after you consume, you still get 2 years after, you can get at least 16,000. But if the price go up to USD 10, then you can get up to 42,000. And then if the price go up to 28.53 as the S&P 500, then you can get 119,000. So this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity which a lot of company didn't provide. Yeah. So I think this kind of opportunity won't come in your life so frequently. So we need to grab it, because as you can see, now the price is not USD $1 anymore. It's USD $1.6 per share. So the share price will keep on increasing. So every one of us need to grab this opportunity in very beginning, else the share you get will less. So I want to summary this one, because like Mr. Fong mentioned, our product is very good. And then we selling is in very affordable price. So like Relief you per bottle you can consume 1 month, around 1 month, and then it only costs you around 100 per month. So it's very affordable compared to the supplement in the market, and then it's very it can see the result very quickly and obviously. So with Relief and Reboot, you can let your family very healthy, and then it also anti-aging, and then so that many people looks younger, and then their skin better. So it's also strengthen your immunity, like Uncle Fong mentioned before. With Relief plus Reboot can fight COVID-19 together, like the virus like dengue, flu, this kind of virus causes disease. So if unluckily we have some disease in our body, you also help to cure. So I repeat again. So the first income is the retail sales. We have 2,650 profit. The second income is the MLN, which is you just need to introduce 2 to 4 person. You can get this kind of money, and then it's continuous money without maintenance. So income 3 is we free you the share, and then possible you can get back maybe 100,000 in 2 years time. So choose your package to sign up to start this business. This is 3-star package 4,850, 2-star package 2,425, and then the most affordable one is 485. So how to join as a member or buy our product is the first one, you need to make payment to our company, which is GFI Biotech Public Bank. So after that, you fill in the e-application form. So we know your delivery address, and then agree our disclaimer. So we will free courier service for West Malaysia. For the East Malaysia, need to add on additional 10 ringgit. So this is all my presentation. Any question?
Very good, KG.
Anyone got question regarding product, regarding health, or regarding business? Also can ask.
Anybody has any questions, please?
Oh, got people asking. 如果刚中了蚊症，马上服用会见效吗？伊娜，你的孩子啊，上次是不是中了那个 Dengi？你可以 share 一下你的 experience 吗
？OK， so 我孩子他中蚊症，但是他是一路来是有吃着的，这只是在那个中了蚊症期间，他的量我一直帮他加1个钟头，差不多一个 tube 半个 tube 这样子。然后要喝多一点水。
所以就是说，
医生讲是没有药可以给他吃的。
所以就是说，如果中蚊症的人呢，他喝多一点 relief， 然后喝多一点水，是会帮到他很快就痊愈。
对。但是也要看他自己本身啊。我的孩子是，虽然他医生有叫他进医院，但是他不需要吊水，也不需要做 anything， 就给他回来，只是在家休养。就是讲在家的时候，我是给他喝多一点水。喝多一点其实那些野水啊之类的全部有给他喝。最主要是水分要很多。relief 也是可以啊，因为那个时候我孩子中的是 first generation 的那个 Noni enzyme，其实它的那个浓缩度没有现在这个这么高。我看现在的可以不需要喝太多啦 ，maybe one third。我想知道那个人中蚊症的是他是大人还是小孩？
温金令，他是大人还是小孩啊？
几岁？
几岁的啊？
有没有 asthma
因为也是要考量很多问题啊，因为他之前是没有喝过 relief 的话，现在中了蚊症你才来喝，可以讲算是迟了一点啦，但是有喝好过没有喝。
对呀。
但是 据我所知啦，那些人如果是中了蚊症的哦，他们很多时候after 那个蚊症，他们有很多 side effect 的。
哦，
那天我带我妈妈去clinic check up 的时候啊，so actually 遇到一个安迪，那个安迪呢，他就是中蚊症，中到进 ICU，ICU
哇，
差不多1个礼拜才出来。出来之后啊，他很多那些 side effect 啊，他原本是在私人医院，他的医疗差不多10多20千，哦，就是蚊症罢了啊，那个蚊症罢了。但是他出来之后，很多那 side effect 一直要 on and off，要去医院 check up，要 check 那肝啊，又要 check 很多问题。所以那天我就遇到他，我有给我的名片他，但是他没有 call 我啦，因为我遇到他哦，这个我有一样东西可以帮到你，我就给我的名片啊。如果你需要的话啊，我可以给你我的 information，你 call 我啦。但是他没有 call 我啦，因为很多人很怕现在
是啊，
因为某定有人听到你讲这样子的东西，在那张name card 给我，然后叫我
以为是
call
骗钱的
哈哈，不过我的样子不像嘛，对吧？因为
啊！我
就是
被很多人来骗啊。
是咩？
是你原来是被人家骗。
所以不要等到中了蚊症才来喝，现在喝着来如果是中什么virus 之类，或者是actually可以预防了
你知道蚊症也是 virus 的一种
，virus 的一种，
所以呢，中了这个 dengue，中了蚊症呢，去医院医生都说没有医，对不对呀？
对
，OK。
还有一个是蚊症中了一次还会中第二次的，不是讲你中过一次就有 immune system， 没有，第二次的时候更高了。如果是中的话，再中的话为什么一个 family 里面我们家里有4个人，为什么只是1个人中罢了？是因为他本身那时候当下的时候，他的 immune system 可能比较弱一点，但是他中了之后只是一点发烧，其实他没有什么感到我的孩子没有感到什么好像不舒服只是头痛一点不舒服，好像普通发烧这样子，然后去到医院after that 回来喝多的水，喝多点 Noni， 他和跟普通人一样，他都不没有那种就讲不适的感觉，反而他因为医生写了他给他2个礼拜的 MC， 他在家不着急爽。因为那时候我的孩子还在中学Form 2的时候
那最近应该那个蚊症蛮多的，因为
蛮多的
我的老婆的妈妈家，刚刚我去她的时候，她的家也在喷那个蚊症的那个药最近很多。
很奇怪因为其实我的孩子中过，我弟弟也是有中，但是他也是不需要留院，也不需要住院，很快就是 recover 了但是那些我有一些亲戚他们有中，但是他们没有喝我的这个 relief 全部进医院都是吊水，住上2、3天的在医院，很多个都是这样子据我所看到的就讲我们有喝这个 relief 我们的身体的抵抗力是比普通人没有喝的好很多很多这个是我可以证明啦
肯定的很多的病呢譬如一些是药医不到的，就是这个 virus 弄到的，Covid 也是 virus 我们每个人都知道了嘛。OK， 那么从
伤风咳嗽也是
伤风咳嗽都是 virus
的事情。
OK， 从伊娜她的孩子的这个中蚊症的 experience 呢，他中蚊症还到处走嘞，好像没有病一样，只是觉得一点点的累。OK， 为什么会这样子呢？因为他的孩子他是叫做 喝了这个 Relief， 喝了Noni 的产品呢，整10年了，所以身体的抵抗力是很强他的一个人中纹症呢，大多数都是看到他皮肤有流血在皮肤下面
有
那些实在是叫做爆血管，
严重了
那些是血管很幼的血管爆，所以在皮肤下面呢看到那些一大一大的就是爆血管来的。OK， 爆血管呢也是另外一个原因弄到越来越严重呢，有时候会叫做导致没命，是因为血里面的血小板越来越少，中纹症的血小板会越来越少伊娜对吗？
对啊医生是看他的血小板他抽血就是要看他的血小板有没有跌到那个最低的 level， 我孩子没有
因为血小板如果很少的话呢，一流血就是不会止血的，血不会止的，所以中纹症的人哇，看到他一大一大的叫做淤青实在是皮肤下面流血，实在是爆血管
小血管破裂。
他还有另外一个 question 是，如果一个人60岁了啦，中风2年，下半身瘫痪，只能躺在床上，服用 Relief 会帮到吗
？OK， 中风呢有最大的是2个原因，一个是只是血管堵塞，大多数是去脑的那条线的血管堵塞，或者我要知道的它是血管堵塞呢，或者是爆血管大多数呢爆血管是在脑里面的血管爆裂流很多血在脑中请问它是血管堵塞或者爆血管呢？
他不知道可是他是下半身瘫痪，只能躺在床上
2年了，对吗？
对。
OK， 这样子的状况呢，大多数是爆血管，因为如果是所谓的普通的中风呢，它大多数在1年里面6个月到8个月呢，已经会渐渐的恢复，他的手呢会慢慢的恢复的。OK， 那么瘫痪了2年的话，只可以躺在床上呢，应该是爆血管。OK，
然后他想问他要因为他想要帮他
OK，
你看他知道要多久才会看到效果，因为他讲他能力有限
谁的能力有限？你的朋友呢，或者那个病者呢 ？OK， 你看会不会帮得到呢？我们在伊娜跟我第一次去见第一个中风者，那个时候是在什么年？好像是在2014年左右如果我们没有记错。我们每一种的病症第一次见他们的时候每一种病症呢都有我们的第一次的经验嘛，对吗？那么每一个人都会问我，好像 KG 刚才问会帮得到吗？
帮得到吗？
我们会这样子告诉他尤其是现在我们累积的见证已经是超过300多个病例，那么很多不同的病症呢我们都有经历过，但是在这个2014年的时候，那个中风的问我们会帮得到吗？我们是这样子回答他的。很对不起如果我这样子讲会得罪刚才谁问我们的这一句我们都会这样子告诉他的。既然你已经是辛苦了，那个时候那个人是辛苦了4年，既然辛苦了4年 对不起，我现在呢还因为你是我的第一个中风者，真的我们没有这个经验，但是这个产品那么便宜，你也看到我们其他的病例都是很多是医药上帮不到的，但是我们这个 Noni 我们这个 relief 帮得到。 OK， 试试看吧，如果帮得到呢就会改变你一生，帮不到对不起，继续辛苦了这是真的，我们都是这样子告诉那些第一次我们没有这个testimony 的。那么关于这个中风瘫痪了2年呢，他大多数是爆血管可能是帮不到，但是譬如刚才我讲的那一句，如果帮得到就改变他一生，这个产品那么便宜。还有那个人躺在床上，他的身体健康状况每一年每一个月每一个星期每一天都会渐渐的越来越弱，
退化，身体机能会退化，
肯定的会越来越弱。我们有这个敢讲，我们这2个产品呢 Relief 跟 Reboot 肯定会帮到他里面的器官比较健康，这一句很肯定。他会觉得他大概1个月之后他就会感觉得到的。 OK， 他是半身可能是某一部分会比较严重，或者整个人完全不能动。 OK， 他可能会讲话还会看会影响到吗？可以跟他叫做交流他会告诉你有没有改善，肯定会帮到他其他的器官。 OK， 这个产品是可以说是很便宜的，它可做的叫做 efficacy， 它的功能这么便宜的产品，很多很多其他的产品很贵的可能也达不到我们的功效。谢谢。
最主要是要试啦，你不试哪里知道可以不可以有试过试了之后才知道可以不可以啦。
那如果一个产品是1个月几百块的，就很难也不敢用这个字去试试看因为1个月要几百块，1个月要整千块。但是我们的产品呢，1个月当作是100块，可以叫他试 ，Alright， 会帮得到他的。
OK，
谢谢。
时间差不多了，现在差不多9点50分。
那么这个人他虽然是瘫痪，可能他会讲话，可能他的脸的表情或者还是上半身可能呢他希望呢是可以拍他的 video， 他可以做的动作 OK， 尽量的拍，因为这些人呢1个月后2个月后他恢复的进展不是很快的如果你没有拍他的 video 呢，他1-2个月之后有改善，你没拍到，他的家人会认为这个产品没有功效，就放弃了。OK，
对，
所以我们这个 group 都是遇到这样的情形呢，遇到有需要动作的，我们就用 video 来证明给他的家人看，有一点点的改善，尤其是爆血管是相当慢的OK， 一定要拍 video 来证明给这个病者看，有改善了，他就会有信心继续。 Thank you。KG 这位是谁问的？
也是一样，那个 Bun Jin Lim
黄景娜是吗？
不是
不是 B 啊，那个 B。
B 的Bun Jin Lim。OK，Mr. Lim 是吗？谢谢，或者 Mr. Bun 如果需要我们帮忙，他是在 Klang Valley 的，尽管联络我们 ，OK， 我们可以去跟这个病者的家人跟他们解释 ，All right， 他们必须看我们的那些video 的见证，不然的话，
如果是看了的话，会比较有信心啦。
OK， 你要帮这个人尽量的 OK 用我们，谢谢。
所以大家有什么问题吗？时间也差不多了。
刚才这位 Mr. Lim 的问题是最好的问题，因为他是要帮一个人的，谢谢。
OK，
好，谢谢各位。Cheers， 下一次 Susan。
Yes. Why English suddenly Mandarin? Just now I lost it.
Because the question typed in Mandarin.
Oh.
To me privately.
It's regarding dengue.
Oh, your son problem.
Yes. I just shared just now. Okay.
We were talking about people who suffer from stroke.
Stroke also.
But has been paralyzed for 2 years. Can relief help? The answer is, if a person has been paralyzed for 2 years and stroke are basically caused by 2 reasons. One is blockage of arteries, or the other one is burst. Okay, the artery burst and causing a lot of bleeding in the brain. So that is more serious and may cause paralysis for 2 years or more.
Okay.
So if it is burst blood vessels, it's no harm trying our product because this person has been paralyzed for 2 years. If it works, it's going to change his life for good. If it doesn't, so sorry. And just try because the product is very affordable. Okay, it's no harm trying.
Effective.
And even though if it doesn't work, but a person under such a situation, such a condition, all the organs in the body deteriorate daily, and relief and reboot certainly can help the body organs to function better. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the answer. Thank you, everybody.
And good night. Bye.
And good night. See
Thank
you
you.
on
Bye.